Alrighty, this is Aussie Gamer 17 and welcome to another edition of Achievement College. This is my step-by-step guide where I get you that gamer score. Today we are playing Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice and I'm going to show you where all of the collectibles are. There are 44 Lorestones that we have to collect throughout the game. If you miss one, you do have to go back and replay the entire game, at least up until the point of the one that you missed, or if you missed more than one, you have to go back and get each one. There's no chapter select or anything like that, but if you follow along with this guide, you won't miss anything and you can enjoy the rest of the game as well. So let's do it. And just something else to quickly mention is that this is the only achievement that is not story based. And here we go, starting off with the simplest and easiest of collectibles. When you first gain control of Senua, just walk forward towards this stone looking thing here, and when you get close enough, push the right trigger to focus on it. Moving on to number 2, when you see this big structure out here with this big bridge here, head under the bridge. Holding LB to move a bit faster. She's not the fastest character in gaming, that's for sure. Head under here and then we'll head around to our left until we see number 2.
The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it.
And same thing again, just approach it and hold right trigger. Always making sure that you see the inner symbol go from red to white to make sure it has counted. Now make your way through the game until you reach this point here and we start to make our way across towards Lorestone number 3. Now we're getting them all in chronological order. Something you'll notice on the ring of the Lorestones are symbols around in a circle. They will all turn from red to white one at a time when you get each one. So just make sure as you're getting them that you're not missing any. They will all be in order going clockwise.
The world of the dead.
It won't open.
Now when you get up to this area there's going to be 2 doorways to get through, but before you do pick which door you want to go through, grab number 4. Okay, and at this point of the game you can actually do things a little bit out of order, but if we want to stick to our order we've got to choose the door on the left, but you can do the door on the right first if you wanted to. So for Lorestone number 5, enter the door to the left. It is called the Illusion chapter of the game. Head through the door straight up here, around to our right, up these little steps for Lorestone number 5.
Ymir was a frost giant.
Now continue on until you get to this particular illusion gate here. You'll see in the background there that if you go through the illusion gate it removes the wall there. Either way, head through the gap that it's created. Duck under this beam here. Now what we actually have to do is open this door here so that we can get back in when we go through the illusion gate again. So we need to backtrack, go through the illusion gate again, this time getting it to reconstruct the wall. See what I mean in just a second. So that's how these illusion gates operate. Head through there, now we can go back through the door. And what we want to do is cross over the beam that we're going under right now. So make a right up these stairs, head across the beam, and then straight ahead you should be able to spot the Lorestone just ahead. And that's it for number 6.
The Northmen say that.
Okay, and now play through the game till you get to this little area. There'll be a bit of combat, a bit of a fight, and when the fight's over, jump up the little ledge here and straight ahead to Lorestone number 7.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice.
Okay, now you'll come out a big door into this area here. Head straight and turn right. I'll just show you the big door we came through there. And then head out this way. And you're going to make your way around these rocks and the tree here. And around to the right. Double back. And down into this little ditch here for Lorestone number 8.
The Northmen say that.
Now play through the game until you get up to this area with all these white symbols and this big door that we need to try and open. head down the stairs from the big door, straight all the way across here, and up the other side as well. We're going to head over there to the right. Now you'll see here that we need to go through an illusion gate in order to get across this bridge right here. So through that illusion gate, across this bridge, and you see that gate over there? That's where we need to go, just in there. We need to get in there. We can't get through that gate just now, and we're going to need another illusion gate to basically to make a hole in the wall so that we can get through to the next Lorestone. A lot of this stuff you need to do to progress the actual game as well. Anyway, so head over to this illusion gate and you'll see it makes an opening over the other side. No opening. Opening. There we go. Through there, back across the bridge and into the structure over here. Through the opening.
She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too.
Once inside the structure, we need to just head to our right. Through this little gap here and straight ahead for the next collectible.
The Northmen say that...
And that's it for the illusion chapter. Once we finish that, we need to head back to this room and this time go through the door on the right, which is the fire door. Head through into this new area. Stick to our right down here. Straight through here, round to our right again, through this opening and straight ahead to Lorestone number 10.
The Northmen tell this story.
Get through.
Now play through until you see that bridge that I just showed you briefly. We can't get across it, we need to head down to the left and left again for Lorestone number 11.
Find your own way. You just have to find it.
The Northmen say that the defender of
And now just a tiny little bit later on, we're going to be heading under that bridge from number 11. So head under the bridge, continue through all these trees, straight ahead. Keep going straight until you find
Everything will burn.
number 12, just through here. It is a little bit off to the right, sorry. There it is. Easy.
The Northmen believe that the world...
Continuing on until you come across these two burnt down houses. Lorestone number 13 is going to be inside the burnt down house to the right. So grab that there.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok...
Continue on through the chapter until you come across this bridge here with a runestone door down to the left. You need to focus on those runes in order to continue. But before you do, head into this building, take a left out through onto this balcony here and Lorestone number 14.
say that what we see...
Alright, now when we come to this big open area here, we're going to need to head through the door over to the far side over here. So go and interact with this door, push that open. You'll see a rune door ahead of you. Before we get to that rune door though, head right through this gap here, and there it is.
However you come to the gold-covered your lineage...
Okay, now immediately from our last Lorestone, turn to our right, head down these stairs. There's a tiny bit of a puzzle that we need to solve in order to make our way up to number 16. Looking over to the right, we're going to need to focus to reform this set of stairs over there. Now that we've done that, we can head over there. So back the way we came. Left through here and out into this big opening from earlier on. And up our new set of stairs. Heading around to the right. Just follow the linear path basically all the way around. Okay, keep following it. And once you get to the ladder at the end, don't go up the ladder just yet. Back up a bit, go out this opening and go down a ladder instead. And at the bottom we'll find Lorestone number 16. There we go.
Pella possesses large...
Eyes.
Okay, going to need to play through a bit of the game until we get up to the bit where we need to drop down this ledge here onto the beach. We will have already been through some parts of the beach. But anyway, when you get to this one, you can't miss this Lorestone. So straight ahead, out onto the beach to grab number 17.
The Northmen tell of a great hero sword.
And following on immediately from that one, just turn to our right.
But the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch.
Head up in this direction.
King Sigurd wants it, but Sigmund refuses it. So King Sigurd
Up the stairs here and look out for number 18 on our right, just here.
death for Sigmund instead.
Once again, continuing on from the previous Lorestone, head to our left,
And even more cruel.
find a ladder to go down here,
Chained to a tree in the forest. That
back down onto the
a
beach.
she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night.
Head straight out towards the shipwreck, and we're going to head around the other side of it.
Sigmund's sister sent a servant.
And once we're there, we'll spot number 19 pretty easily. There it is.
As the she-wolf licks the sword, the she-wolf pulls away.
And from that one,
Sigmund
once
holds
again,
on.
turn to our
The
right
chain
this
break,
time.
and he is free.
Look over to our left, head through the gap in the rocks here.
Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Sigurd,
Follow
believing
this
dead
linear
as
path
his sister.
and around to the right once we get to here. Through this gap here. And over to our left now. Straight through this gap here.
Down,
Keep
down.
going, keep going.
From afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her
And once we get to here, need to go left to continue on with the game, but we're going to circle around to our right here
Sunlight would stretch out to
and grab number 20.
Sigmund's sister.
Okay, now when we get up to the part where we can see the big massive tree with the blue light inside it,
It's not real.
head around to the left here
You're alone in these
and
woods.
head down towards the beach.
He lives here.
And straight ahead, you can see it already.
Won't
This is
survive.
Lorestone number 21.
You met him by the tree.
So make your way over and grab that one.
Maybe it's a sign. The tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you. by
As Sigmund and armful of straw.
And from number 21, just turn to our right,
Straw,
head straight across here,
the gift of Odin.
keeping these rocks
They
to
cut
our
the wood
right.
out of the grave mound and set fire to Sigurd's.
And you can see it in the distance over there, so just make our way down the beach. And there it is. Once you've grabbed this one, what you want to do is head up to the tree with the blue light, interact with the sword inside the tree, and it's going to open up access to these things that the game calls shards. We're going to go to this one first. You can actually do the game here in a different order, but we want to keep going clockwise around our rune sort of symbols. So go over to this one,
Get closer. What can you see?
interact with it, and it's going to get you through to this area here. As soon as you gain control of your character again, head off to the left here,
So very ordinary.
and you can see Lorestone number 23 up ahead of us now.
It's as if we conspire to hide.
So yeah, like I said, you can do the shards in a different order, but we're going to grab these so that we're keeping track of our symbols on the outside there. Okay, we're going to head inside what's called the labyrinth now to grab a few Lorestones. Make sure you follow each turn that I make and don't backtrack or do anything like that in between each of these next 3 Lorestones. So head inside. I'm going to turn immediately to our left and just follow the path
I'm here.
through here.
I'm here for the
No need to
trials.
look in that corner like I did.
First fire to remember.
Round to the left again, so just hugging the left wall there. If you take the wrong turns and things like that, the walls and the layout of this actual of the labyrinth can sort of move. Alright, so left again through here for number 24.
Herver disguises herself.
And immediately from that one, turn back around.
The island where her father is buried. Her men
Try and head back the way we came, so around to the right.
haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night.
And once we get to this little opening, head to our left this time.
There are many grave mounds.
Just lighting the torch there as we go past.
She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing.
Not needed to grab the Lorestone. Okay, out into this opening and take another left.
The flames I passed through were real enough.
And straight ahead now for the next Lorestone.
Within the burial.
Once again, following on from that one, head
It
to
is
the
not
right,
safe for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable
through this door here.
Her father.
Make sure you're following along for these ones. And around to our right here.
Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused.
And hug the wall to the right again.
To wake the dead. Like I said,
I think it's right, left, right. But yeah, so left, hugging this wall to the left this time. Now we should be heading around to our right. Through one more door, or doorway. Round to our right again. And we should be able to go straight through here, and we'll see Lorestone number 26. There it is on the side here.
Herver ignores her.
Okay, now get back to the big tree. This time we're going to head to our left. And you can see shard number 2 down there to our left again. Alright, so we need to go and activate this shard to start trial number 2. Okay, and once we've got control of Senua once again, heading straight along this pier here. Push down the bridge here on our right, and you'll see these masks, and when we focus through a mask, it actually it's like it puts us into another dimension, or it's time travel. I'm not quite sure, haven't worked that out, but just hit focus to send us to this other dimension with this yellowish tinge to it. And the normal dimension has that bluish tinge, and we can go back and forth. But anyway, head back across the bridge, up these stairs, and straight into our right is our next Lorestone.
The Northmen tell.
And once you've got this one, you'll need to head back across the other side to change the dimension back to this bluish tinge. Once you do, head through this gate here and focus through another mask so that we can get through this doorway here. Head inside past the first set of stairs, and here is the next Lorestone.
The world once seemed so simple.
Okay, now continue through the game until you come across this gate. Open it up, and you'll see some broken stairs, I guess. That's what it ends up being anyway. So once you get through to this room here, just ignore all that and head straight ahead for Lorestone number 29. Here it is.
Loki makes a dot. Hoth says.
And immediately from that one, now we need to fix the staircase.
I have no weapon.
Head back down the hill. You'll see me struggle with this one a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys. I can't sort of do it and then undo it to sort of show you. So I thought I'd cut this in. Build the staircase and then head all the way up. Follow the pathway up to the top. And Lorestone number 30 will be straight ahead once we're at the top here. There it is.
The Northmen tell.
Okay, from number 30, immediately turn around and head up these stairs over here.
She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with
All the
such
way
force
up to the
that
top
ground
again.
shakes
And
the rollers
let down
burst.
this bridge or push this down.
When Baldur's wife
We need to change to the other dimension
her
again.
heart bursts.
So head across and focus on the mask.
She's put next to her husband.
And then we'll head back the way we came, but around to the right. And turn right again here. And here it is, number 31.
Overcome with
Now, once again, following on from the last Lorestone,
all the gods
head over and open up this door.
are they? Asks Helen.
Just showing you a bit of the puzzle in order to get to the next
in
Lorestone.
the world
So we need to make sure that door's open, and then we need to head to the opposite side and
Even one
open
thing
this
refuses.
door as well.
Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur. Weep
Now we
for
need to
Hel.
head back across the bridge and focus on the mask to go back to the blue world, let's call it.
Trees, metal, everything, except for a giantess.
Alright, so back across the bridge, round to the right, and then using the doors that we opened up, we can now make our way around to the other side. You wouldn't be able to get through here if we didn't turn the world back to the blue world, or the present, or whatever you want to call it. Now this time, normally our next Lorestone is going to be just there on the balcony, but we need to go focus on the mask yet again. Hopefully this is all making sense, guys. Tried to make it as easy to follow as I could. Definitely post a comment and let me know though, guys. Alright, so once you've focused on the mask, back across the bridge, out to the balcony, Lorestone number 32.
The Northmen tell.
Okay, now continue on until you finish that shard trial. And instead of heading back to the tree, turn around and head over this way. And we can make our way to the very next shard and start that one. So through the gap in the rocks here, and interact with shard number 3. And that's going to take us to the swamp level, which you want to work through until you see this sort of tower here with some more illusion gates. Make your way around the other side of this illusion gate, and it'll actually open up a gap so that we can make our way through the fence here. And then just head straight ahead past this illusion gate for Lorestone number 33.
The Northmen.
Okay, now play on until you make your way across this bridge and into the blue house. And once inside,
Come to me.
head towards the back right,
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
and here it is. And that'll actually be the last Lorestone for quite a while, until you make your way to this section here where we're finally going to go through the big gates towards Halla, I believe. So make your way through a couple of levels until here you reach here. There's no more collectibles in between. Alright, so open up these big gates. Head up the stairs and straight ahead for Lorestone number 35, and a story-based achievement while we're at it.
I will tell you of a great.
Now make your way through the game until you get to this section where you've got the torch, but you have to dive under this gate which extinguishes the torch. Now you need to hurry. If you stay in the dark too long, you will die. Some creature will grab you. So make your way forward until you're in another lit up section. There it is. There's the light there. So you can rest in this light. What we want to do is, you can't see it, but we're going to head to our right and find Lorestone number 36. It's in this direction somewhere. You can't see it until you get closer to it. I'm going to run over and grab it, activate it, and then run back to the light we just came from, hopefully without dying. There we go.
And he uses.
Okay, and now we're just a little bit past the previous Lorestone, but what I've done is I've lit up all the torches, and we also activated a rune while we're in that area. Make your way through here where you pick up another torch. Head up this spiral staircase. Don't go through the door, the first door on the right. Go past this door and climb up here for Lorestone number 37. Just a quick reminder, guys, if you're finding this helpful, please give us a thumbs up and post a comment. It'll help out the channel a lot. And continue on until you get to this little area where you have to cross this beam here. Carefully make your way across. And once we are across, whoop, as I nearly fall, head through this sort of gated off area around to our right for Lorestone number 38. Now, immediately from that one, turn around, back out this way, and this time down to our right. This is the way to go to progress the story or the game. Down here and drop off this ledge and work our way towards the red rune door. But before we get there, look over on our left here for Lorestone number 39. Okay, and what I've done here is I've actually solved the puzzle to get through the door. Once you've done that, and you can head through this gate here. Push it open, head through this little tunnel. Stick to your right here and you'll see, round to the right, you'll see it. There it is. It's a little bit hard to find, but that's it there. When you make your way through to this big massive area, you'll come up that ladder over there that you saw briefly and make your way through this sort of tunnel area. Head all the way up this big flight of stairs and over to the left before you go up the spiral staircase, number 41. Shortly after that, you'll come across this bridge. There'll be a tiny little cutscene. As soon as it ends, turn around into this alcove for number 42.
And explore new paths into the unknown.
Okay, now before you can grab number 43, you're going to need to repair more of this bridge, which you can do by heading up those stairs and up there above where we're standing now. And then head out onto the bridge far enough so that you can line up this sort of illusion over to our right. I've gone a little bit too far here. I'll figure it out in a second and head back. Line up the archway. Focus on it, and now we can get through there. So head back up the bridge, turn left here, and yeah, as I said before, at the top of this little staircase you can actually do a U-turn around to your right to go further up to fix the bridge if you're having trouble figuring that part out. Anyway, right down here through the archway, turn right, and Lorestone number 43, and one more to go. Very shortly after the last Lorestone, you'll come across another spiral staircase. We're going to make our way up. About halfway up, we'll see a doorway, and that's where we need to go to continue the game. But before we do that, we're going to continue all the way to the top of the spiral staircase to get our final Lorestone, our final collectible. And hopefully, if you followed along and you haven't missed any, we'll be grabbing our achievement. As I said at the start of the video, it is the only achievement not granted for story completion. Here we go. Alrighty, and there it is. That amazing rare achievement sound. I hope it's helped you guys. I hope you're following along. I hope you got that rare achievement. If it has helped, guys, remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up, post a comment, all that good stuff. And there's the bell, guys, so you know what that means. That's it for another edition of Achievement College. Thanks again for watching. Class dismissed.